Come on, Mike Evans. Yeah, I just like been playing him though. They made me skip through the little message too fast. I straight ignored what that man said. Yeah, but I mean he got 3 touchdowns on the season right now though. Like, come on now. It ain't like I'm not been. He just ain't had no like real monster game. That's all.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here in Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. As we get a peek at Matt Ryan, a man who's been in the league since back in 2008.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
39.
To throw is Ryan. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here. And a late
I don't even have my joint set
well.
on aggressive.
I think this one's
Why
going to
is
be
that a face mask?
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. It's Jaleel Adai who brings him down. This is what the defense is going to look like for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage.
These Cardinals,
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it down from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead,
messed up
they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Go now. 70, Indy. 80 weapons. Now.
Here's Stewart off the bootleg. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Defensive starters, here they are for Atlanta. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
You said bring your laptop back to where?
On third down, Stewart. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
One where we currently live, the one in Oak Ridge, and the one in Greenbelt.
Off the play fake. Stewart. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I'm not doing it right now.
The linebacker, and he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
I'm doing it right this second, though. I know. I'm understanding.
On first down, Freeman. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Ryan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
On third down, Ryan. Open man is Sims. He's got it.
I want to take Shaquille Barrett, if you don't slide your feet, man. You stop him right there, that's fourth, man.
They'll run on first down. It's Freeman, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Ryan. He's got it to Hilton. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment.
Stop worrying about me posting the link. Motherfucker.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down.
Hey, bro. Hey, time out. Why we on the topic of battle? Why this nigga message me on Instagram, right, talking about some, yeah, bro, I need you to wingman for me Friday night.
Anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
I said, nigga, ain't you married?
Is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. Scores on the first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right.
I was like, hold on, let me
they
get this.
should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? Be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You bull.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
And I was like, man,
there, so
I'm saying all this stuff. I'm like, hold up, bro. Ain't you, man? He asked me all this stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you got, I'm like, shorty, you got shorty in the bag, right? It ain't no, you got to work for it. You know, it's a short thing if you show up. He was like, yeah.
He's taken down at
I was like, all right.
But not before
so then what you need me for? If her friend's going to be there, then her friend's going to be there. And then that's what I yeah, occupied.
To throw is Stewart. Off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. That'll bring up second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes.
Y'all not blocking nobody. What's up with y'all?
Communicating well, too.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Stewart now on third down. Complete. He finds Brain. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Bro, I'm getting shut down.
This time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Stewart operating from the gun. And this is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. Third down here.
That shouldn't have been that inaccurate.
The Bucs on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores.
That's not one of the first things he said, though. He asked me that. No, he said, can you wingman for me Friday?
Now, it used to be
and then he said that.
Cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers?
What makes you think I would want a wingman for you anyway?
All-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers. Right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3.
He had a wife, though.
They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
He's ready to do
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
If that's something I said, I don't know.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
It's caught, Jones. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I'm playing against Julio.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. second and right at a yard.
Nigga, you was a down south nigga. What are you doing playing New York
short
music?
the marker by just a yard, leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Ryan now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Uzomah.
It's almost like you gotta force the computer to throw something underneath, and then you gotta come up and play it.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now, meanwhile, a pass
that would have been tough had that been somebody else who could actually catch.
Up falling incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. To throw again is Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first.
Who, me?
Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts.
Oh, I was about to say.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Able to put this one through. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half, and it's 10-8.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
I'm going to try this Philly special one time.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Jones, a final shot before break. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for.
Can y'all create a draft class that's like actually got some decent people in it?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you, Tobo, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Deep ball there on 2nd down.
This guy didn't really have them niggas beat. I should have made him possession catching. I was being greedy. I thought he had to run out the catch in the bag. I didn't know he was going to get
They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
Pressure ball.
Oh, no.
Falcons get there
They
for the
playing
sack. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to do it, pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Ryan now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. This complete.
It's like can't none of my linemen get off blocks, bro.
Right at midfield.
Y'all gotta cut these computers down or something, bro, because I'm
back-to-back good
these niggas is fighting for their life.
First down. Now Ryan gonna give it to Freeman. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. In the first half,
and 10. Nah, bro, not like that. They did not get him the 1st down.
They still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
These niggas ain't got
throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st down, Ryan. Blitz coming and down.
Man, I had to use that nigga just now to go get a sack. It's like I gotta literally take niggas out of play to go get a sack.
Try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper in the territory, you get into the red zone.
Cornerbacks can't even get all wide receiver blocks, bro. And these heavy wide receivers can't even block that good.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down.
No. As soon as I was about to talk shit and be like, these niggas haven't scored a touchdown yet, they want to throw that slant, bro. The slant took forever. And now they want to go for 2.
And the Falcons push further out in front. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give him a nice 2-score
Godfather.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean,
3 to 17, just like
seeing
that.
the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to be executed
I think this league is not for
great
me,
dispatch.
man.
This is taken just shy of
It's just not it, man.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
As a matter of fact, I think I just might be trash, man.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
No gain that time on the completion.
I'm not really that far out of this game. Like,
this offense in desperate need of
one touchdown, and I'm back with 3rd down.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Stu airing this one out for Evans. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely...
Bro, that's why. I forgot I got Jesse Stewart in the game. I didn't put in Warren Graham.
to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Graham. And Brake, the tight end's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Now a first down carry by Jones.
They keyed on. They know I'm counting on the ball, man. They just not letting me. They're like, nah, we read the scouting report. We read the scouting report.
Graham here from the shotgun. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fall.
Hey, bro, please tune into my stream right now, bro. Tune into the stream right now. Oh, my gosh, man. As soon as I think I got something, bro, they made Mike Evans fumble, man. Bro, what in the fuck?
Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Y'all gotta look at this shit, bro. Hey, dude, you in the game right now?
Defense.
Hey, bro, pause that, pull your phone out or something, because
they're down here.
This don't make no sense, man. I should have just made him possession catch that joint, man. Bro, I don't know who that is. Hold on, let me zoom in, bro, because I don't even think that is. Yeah, who is Neil? That's him? Bro, that nigga don't hit like that.
And that personal foul penalty.
They got Mike Evans looking soft out here, bro.
Players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Jones
God, I had to, bro, I know I timed it right, bro. He did not jump. Bro, I'm sick of this.
Another good gain. That's now 35
I read the
yards.
I'm like, all right, man, he gonna throw this throw right here. Bro, it came down right when he threw it. They made him run straight past it.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll run here with Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive lineman.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front,
it's like y'all want to see somebody frustrated. It's like I've never given myself
take it in the end zone.
So many headaches.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25
in just one day.
24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
Bro, that's the thing, bro. I can't because it's so much help over the top.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nigga. Bro, these niggas is locked down. These niggas is locked
It's going to
down.
be second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And able to get this one across
first positive run on the game.
before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
If you look just now, bro, he had the nigga beat. They made him come back and catch the ball, bro. This nigga was beat.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant all game long.
Bro, look at the play that I just ran. Nigga was beat, bro. Like, come on now. That's probably a bad. This nigga Warren Graham got to throw a better pass, but regardless, that nigga was still beat.
And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
I know how to use them. I just can't use them in the league.
Down he goes.
Especially on simulation.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way that these niggas both is locked up like this. Like in this game, they definitely is. I don't know what's going on.
But when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Back up, man. Get your hands on my pocket.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend the lead.
I can't even put a drive together no more, bro.
So it's 3 more
That's how bad it is.
That widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end? Just
I'm ready to screenplay, and it's like everybody jump. Everybody jump.
Of the afternoon.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz caught and you still cover
it is,
the
but it's not. I can really hate this game for real. I really can. Like if someone paid me to like not ever play Madden again, I'd take that money.
They'll throw on first down with Graham. He completes it to Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
If somebody paid me to not play a sports game ever again.
On 1st and 10, it's Graham. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone.
I got you involved, Mike Evans. There you go.
Mike Evans, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point
They
conversion.
played me a whole lot this game.
Because you may need
I can't get no turnovers. Oh, they about to let this nigga run the ball back. Oh, nah, come on now.
Still going.
Oh my goodness, they not made him juke out. He would have ran that joint back just
Heck of
now.
a return all the way inside the opposite 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Ryan heads down to a knee, and that should wrap this
Y'all
one
put me on a bye week to play the Falcons, man.
And Charles, I think
Any
when
other
the
team
schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting
11
your
to
home
27?
turf.
No,
They were
thank
able
you.
to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for
But you
Atlanta,
won a
they
game,
move
though,
back
bro.
over 500 now.
These
at
niggas is
4 and
playing
3.
me, though.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
Hey, man. Hey, can we push this league already? Spence not getting online, man.